Rejection, socialization, and vulnerability among men were some of the key concepts shared during a virtual dialogue hosted by the delegation of the European to Trinidad and Tobago. On Wednesday, panelists discussed what it means to be a man in the Caribbean and how expectations influence men's relationships with their partners. Kimberly De Souza has more.
The event entitled Examining Rejection, Loving the Healthy Way was an observance of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence hosted by the EU.
At the core of it is an understanding that we really have to look hard at what has defined Caribbean masculinity over the last 50, 60 years, and what mass media is throwing at us, what videos are throwing at us, what video games are throwing at us, what art and culture are throwing at us, and how we are being socialized by them.
The issue of abuse in intimate relationships was raised, and one of the panelists said, in many cases, men who abuse women are not violent. Rather, they use violence as a form of control.
These men who use violence in relationships, they don't have a problem controlling their emotions. What it is that they are controlling men. And because they see their woman as their property or as their possession, because they see their woman as less than themselves, they are set out to control their woman.
Another activist said that many men objectify their woman, and this can cause them to act out.
When I perform my masculinity and I achieve this object is now mine. So therefore, if I begin losing this object, I will do anything. And if I'm not emotionally intelligent, if the messages I've received from childhood through youth, adolescence are negative, you see the violent behaviors, the controlling behaviors, and immediately we need to put in the plug that it may not only be physical violence.
The panel agreed that a structural approach to emotional intelligence must be framed around gender equality. Kimberly De Souza, TTT News.